quickly. Brett, Springfield, Missouri, the great KSGF. Go.
Thank you, Mark, for taking my call, and thank you for being an advocate for the Convention of States project. I'm actually involved. I'm district captain in Missouri House District 135, and I'd like to get kind of call and just explain some of the things that I'm hearing on the ground. There is some, some skepticism and some questions and, some causes.
Which is good. We want to engage people who have questions.
Absolutely. The questions are definitely valid, and once we explain them and once I explain them, they make sense, and there's really, most of the time people come to the realization there really is not another solution that is up to the task for tackling, that's as big as the problem. And, it is a constitutional measure. It's not something that's created out of thin air. It's a tool that our founders gave us, and, either if people claim to love the Constitution, then you have to love the whole Constitution.
And this is really the only movement, the only force that is trying to use the Constitution to restore the Constitution and restore the Republic. Everybody else is looking for extra constitutional means to do it, or they think that one president is suddenly going to turn things around. How's a president going to turn around court decisions? How's a president going to turn around so much that goes on in the bureaucracy? We know it's not going to happen.
No,
by the way, that's not to say we give up at the federal level. Of course we don't. But this has to go on parallel to it. It's even more important.
You're exactly right. I mean, there's really the message is really that there isn't anything that a state legislator can deal with in their term that's more critical than this, because the budget issues, any other kind of spending issues are secondary to the erosion of liberty. And if there's the frustration that I feel and I see out here on the ground, and also with our state legislators, is that we have no representation in Washington, D.C. They're either from the state level or from the individual level. And so I think that there's definitely we've got a great ground game in Missouri, great organization, and, it's definitely an exciting time, and there's definitely, momentum going this direction.
Well, we have to go, and I want people to know there are strong organizations in every state, particularly 34 states. And 4 states have already moved forward. And this is with no support other than me on the radio. I mean, outside of your organization and Meckler and Ferris and Coburn and so forth. But in terms of big media, big voices, there's only one. There's only me. And we've already got 4 states. We're well organized in 34, and we're going to get better organized in others. We're not going away. There's no alternative. Thank you, Brett.